Or the stupidest shit, the worst CO you ever had did. All right, everybody, good afternoon. For those of you watching live on YouTube, repeat here, looking at King Mackerel's, downtown Morehead City, North Carolina. Come down and join us. Come tell us a story. Come listen to a story. Call signs only. There's Fig and Marty and Sinbad out there. I'm going to play a little music till we get them up and running. Little Dos Gringos coming your way.
All right. Am I going to have to do all the heavy work?
Apparently. Because either that or get Sticks drunk and get him getting people in here.
By the way, tell what story it cost me here. This is going to be especially nice. You know what we should have done? We could have got a bulldog outfit for it.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't need it. I'm going to just with the boxing gloves, I'm going to keep rolling. I'll just keep rolling.
What we need to do is come. We're live now, and we actually got somebody looking at us. Who's looking? Drop us a comment.
Where do you want me to sit? I don't really want to sit close to you.
I don't know. Probably dizzy. Anywhere in here. Come on, damn it.
Sinbad. Yes, sir. You might have to tell a story, too. Slow down. Go get a beer, brother. Go get a beer. Is that Ag? Ag?
We need stories.
One story. He's got it.
Where was you?
One.
We're live now.
Let's do it.
We're live streaming to the world. Yeah.
All right, we got Ag leader up. Where do you want to put it? You want to put it next to you?
Let's do 3 and 4. You sit next to me.
All right.
We'll do 3 and 4 on them.
Make yourself comfortable, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kill that and get ready. When you hit record, we're live, but we're not recording. There's a difference.
So the ROE is call sign only. Okay.
Yep.
Call signs only to protect the innocent.
The music will go about 40 seconds. When the music fades, we'll point to you, and we want you to start with, so there I was. 45,000 feet, nothing running but my wristwatch. Inverted at night.
How did I know it was inverted?
Air medals dangling in my face.
All right.
We're going to start recording. Here we go.
These seem really sensitive.
They are.
This here is a true story about crossing the pond at night.
Get in nice and close when you talk, Buck.
You're on deck. You're on deck. Enjoy your beer. You're on deck.
Well, glad to be here. Call sign is Ag, and the story I'm going to tell you is literally about crossing the pond on the way to Desert Storm.
All right.
We launched out a road of it. Let me back up a step. We had my wife sitting over there.
Hi, wife.
We had a goodbye on the ramp at Cherry Point at midnight.
Yeah.
To go meet the tankers to fly us over the road to Spain. And it was like some sort of a scene from Casablanca. It was ridiculously romantic. Anyway, we got going, and I led to sell across, even though I was the XO at the time. Just stick with us down. I had to took the steam on third. So we rendezvoused with the tanker, and this is call sign gold. So we have 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and first thing you do night tanking is you go in and you take a step immediately.
Just make sure everything's working.
Yeah, you got to do that. If you don't do that, don't. Everything's working. Everybody got it set. You know, and one of our cell had an issue. He couldn't keep up. He couldn't get to the basket, even at full power.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a problem.
Well, it's a little bit of a problem. So I dropped down to look at what's going on, and sure enough, the exhaust nozzles are like red hot. He is riding this thing hard. Oh. So I do the XO thing, and I say, hey, we're like flight level 240. I said, can you drop it back? And they kicked off about 20 knots. He still couldn't keep
You
up.
asked the tankers to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so the problem with KC-10 is if you get it too slow, then what's happening is he's creating so much drag that
Wake turbulence.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can't get the basket even if you're a clean jet. Well, Curly was in the flight. Neck was the center. And so Curly says, hey, Neck, put your speed brake in. Oh. That's how the flight started. We got all that cleaned up. Everybody's got good gas. And we continued across the Atlantic. And one thing I never thought I'd see in my entire career was the tanker fleet coming out from Europe to meet us and turning. We picked them up with their cocktails at like 50 miles. And we didn't have radars back then. And turning exactly to meet us. And I thought,
Yeah,
Yeah,
rolling out
these-
right in front.
these Air Force dudes, they know what they're doing. And they did. And so we popped off of those tankers onto the other tankers and continued to rota. But the real story begins in the rota because we launched again late at night rendezvous. This time, the KC-10s met us. Everything's going great. When we went to maintenance control, one of the jets did not have a probe light, and it was a dark ass night.
Of course it was.
So yeah, so
It always
I'm the field grade officer, so I go, okay, I'll take that. Which turned out to work to my advantage because we tanked on this tanker for a while, and then he dropped us off another tanker, which is an Air National Guard tanker, that's going to take us all the way in. So the first thing you do, of course, is take a tip.
Yeah.
So we dropped down. I went and I did, without a probe light, I'm doing the softest plug I possibly can do. And it hits that probe. And it was melt contact on this particular one. Hit that probe, and I saw the sine wave start
boy.
immediately. Goes up to the tanker, and I know what's going to
It's
happen.
coming right back.
It's going to come back and snap my probe off, and I'll spend the rest of the war in free. So
There are worse places to spend a war.
yeah. So as I watched the sine wave come back, I was actually able to ride it. And I told the tanker what's going on, backed out. So the thing rolls up, rolls back, and they go, yeah, you're right. This is bad. Well, the other tanker had still been hanging around. Now we enter the top of the thunderstorm, and we're getting signals fire like you cannot believe. And I'm watching these two tankers as they get close to one another. They finally got done talking to Omaha, and they said, okay, here's the deal. We're going to give all of our gas to the good tanker, and he'll take you all the way into Saudi Arabia. Well, they weren't allowed to say Saudi Arabia. It was like your destination.
Yeah.
So on we press, and the lightning starts as the tankers are transferring fuel. And you can see the lightning going from tanker to tanker
No.
as they get, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be great. You're going to write to my wife and tell her he flew up over the Mediterranean and didn't quite make it. Me and all my friends. Well, long story short, it's a horrible night. Finally saw the sunrise. Flew over the Nile River Delta, actually. It headed to the Red Sea just like Moses.
Yeah.
Right? And I look out on the horizon. Excuse me. I look out on the horizon, and the temerity of the E2 the Israeli E2 who was coming over to snoop on us. So I said, you guys stay here for a second. Now, I went by and made a close ID on this guy. And he must have thought I was going over there to thumb him.
Nice.
He was impressed enough. He leveled wings and moved kind of out of the way. We continued on. Long story short, we fought the war. We're coming home. But we're Harriers. We don't need to go back on the tanker track. We can go home on Kennedy. We can go home on Saratoga, which we did. So landed aboard Kennedy, which was also kind of emotional because the ship turned to recover us right outside the Straits of Gibraltar.
Okay.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we all landed.
Badass.
Well, one of the nice things about being on an aircraft carrier, as all naval leaders know, is mid-rats.
Oh, yeah.
Nights into that cruise, going up from mid-rats, and the guys ahead of us were in their E2 patch, and they looked at us and they go, "Oh, you're the Harrier guys." And I swear to God, this is a true story. The guy looked at me and goes, "You know, right before the war started, the Harrier guy almost took us out."
Oh, yeah. Tell him that was a close friend of yours.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, and I just said, "Bastards."
Yeah.
That's a true story. It's a story before the war.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
And just to clarify things, we're talking about WW Gulf War I, the big one.
Yep.
That we won in like what?
4 days,
4 days, 6 days.
which kept us out of it, Fig.
Well, thank God the Marines on the ground were only engaged for 4 days. We were engaged a long time before that to make sure that they would only be engaged for 4 days.
Prep the battlefield for them.
Well, we tried our best.
You guys were flying out of King and doing these.
We were, and at the time, the tactics that you trained for were not the tactics that needed to be employed because
That created a lot of problems for us.
it did. Because evidently we didn't learn the lessons from World War II and Vietnam, where you don't go down there and mix it up if you don't have to. The problem with was that none of the weapons that these guys now enjoy were capable of doing the things that you actually needed to do. Like, for example, 1,000-pound bombs, but there was no seat on. So wherever the jet said the bombs were going, and thankfully,
Jets and gravity. Yeah.
good at predicting that stuff. Yep. So, yeah, I guess that portion of it was something I guess I'll remember for the rest of my life.
It's pretty damn awesome.
But I'm glad we don't have to do that again.
Right
I
on.
would do it again.
Right.
But I'm glad we don't have to.
Well, that's fantastic. First of all, thank you for your service. Thank you for our freedom. You mind telling us how you got your call sign?
Yeah, Texas Aggie.
Oh,
There you go.
Gosh.
All right, hold on. Let me erase this. There we go. Fantastic.
I picked it up when I was at Forward Air Control. I started out when I got
Okay.
Forward Air Control.
Easy sticks. That's
Gentlemen, great
Thank
speaking with
you,
you.
brother.
Yep.
fantastic. Thank you, Marine. God bless you.
Woo!
Yeah. Buy that man a beer.
All right, where's my next victim? Come on up.
All right. I'm going to stop this.
Train.
All right. Fantastic, Marty. Give me just a second to set up here. You kind of see how it's going.
Okay, so so we're not recording yet. I gotta
That's gonna be my story.
Okay.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna give you a 3-part version. I can do a short one or I can do an all-night one. But I'll do the 3-part one.
As long as you want,
I
brother.
thought it was something like Harrier, but it's maligning my kid name, but you've got a whole point of this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We interviewed a guy. He's actually a Marine. Was the CH-46 guy that wrote the book?
Yeah. What's your call sign?
What you call sign? He wrote a book about
Eps-
call sign.
Episode 103. How'd you get your call sign? Yeah.
He's got a Harrier watch on. This guy right here.
All right.
What number? What
Fantastic.
number you got?
That's Nick.
Remember? Is that Nick? Is that Pete?
No,
No.
Oh.
That's not Nick.
Brian or Putty.
Okay.
Who I got?
Oh, Nick could be much older than that anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get young and get
You look like Nick used to look.
Well, I like Nick already.
All right.
It's on the back. No, it's on the back. No, it's on the back. Yeah, there's only 225 made. I know the guy sitting on my right's got 223. 225. Well, that's it. What? That's the last one off the batch.
224 of 225.
Oh, there you go. All right, second to the last off.
All right. There you go.
219.
We're auctioning off for what it's worth. We're auctioning off 213 or raffling off 213. And so you use you can use Venmo or cash, 20 for one ticket, 50 for 3, and 100 for 8 tickets to win a Harrier watch. So, and we're sitting here courtesy next to DCArtworks.net, Derek Combs, who makes steel art, engraves and powder coats, and does all kinds of amazing stuff, from a 2-foot to 4-foot squadron patch to down to a bottle opener with your squadron logo on it. So just so you know, that's all there. All right, real quick. We're doing train wreck. Yep, I'm getting ready to start train wreck. You saw how it starts. When the music fades, we'll bring you in. If you would, yeah, be about 4 to 6 inches from the mic. Speak right on in there, and sit with us as long as you like. But all right, here we go.
This here is a true story about crossing the pond at night. World's smallest cocktail on the tanker. Look at the weather. Oh, to the tanker crew who did that. Excellent. We really appreciate it. There I was, crossing the pond, and you could see that I was.
So there I was. Call signs train wreck. I'm gonna say briefly about how I got that.
Love it. I love it already.
So this would have been 214, the final sheet, world famous. We were on our way over to Iraq for the second time, and we got a really good deal. We were going to stop in Hawaii, and the Harriers were going to do some training with the Hawaiian Air National Guard.
All right.
So flying F-15s. So Harrier v F-15.
They didn't stand a chance.
They never stood a chance. So there I am. I'm a captain. I don't know much about the air arena. I've done some reading. This is going to be some good training. This similar training between Harrier and F-15 strike people flown by a professional strike pilot. So we go into the Hawaiian Air National Guard briefing spaces, and there's this beautiful picture window in the briefing spaces looking out on a postcard perfect palm tree sand beach. We do the flight brief, and at the end of the brief, the lieutenant colonel looks over and says, "So can you do the hang 10 departure?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm sure I can do the hang 10 departure." And you flip open the book and look at the departure. I got this. So, for those of you who have not been to Hawaii, there is a cool runway built right off of Honolulu International. Has 2 runways. One of them is points right at downtown Hawaii.
Honolulu.
So the hang 10 departure involves getting on the runway, taking off, cleaning up, and staying low to accelerate about halfway across Waikiki Bay. And then you go vertical, and you go straight up to 10,000 feet, and then you roll out and head north into the working areas. So that is pretty awesome to see from the beach, and it is very helpful if you have a jet that has an afterburner.
Yeah.
Now, when he said, "Can you do the hang 10 departure?" I said, "Well, I'm a Marine. I'm flying a Harrier. I can do pretty much anything."
Hold my beer.
Yeah, I was in the hold my beer mode. So he gets on the runway, and getting ready to go, right? So he starts rolling.
Get in nice and close for me.
And as soon as he starts rolling, I take the runway and I see him clean up, and then it's like a tennis court is flying with F-15. They're huge.
Oh yeah.
So he starts going vertical. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to work out. So I stay nice and low. I accelerate as fast as I can. The Harrier's pretty quick down low, so she gets up to 400 plus. And now I'm pretty far across the bay, so I need to kind of start going up. So I ease into the vertical, and the ground is falling away, and I can see him rolling out and heading north. And now I'm just kind of watching the airspeed and altitude, hoping this is going to work out. The airspeed is definitely going down, and the altitude is going up, so that's expected. But the airspeed is going down quickly.
Faster than the altitude's going up?
Yes.
Yeah, uh-oh.
There's going to be a zero number for the airspeed reasonably soon, and then there will not be any more of me flying. I will depart, and that would be extremely bad.
You'll start falling back down to the earth.
Yeah, so this is 30 seconds into this flight, and I'm thinking, if I depart, I'm going to be below 10,000 feet, so I'm going to have to eject in front of Waikiki Beach. That doesn't seem good. So at about 9,500 feet, I can feel it starting to get pretty soft, and I just kind of lean over, sort of. I'm at about 80, 90 knots with some nozzles in now, and sort of limp into the vertical, and I get about 10,000 feet, and I head north. So I did not depart. So that's great.
Well done.
So,
Thank you.
Unless the radiator probably wouldn't have been able to.
No, I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of that.
Yeah. So anyway, we do the flight, and F-15 fighting that Harrier, not a very good fight. I'd like to say that I kicked his ass, but that is not in fact what happened.
Hold on. Were there any witnesses here? You kicked his ass. Good job. Yeah. Well played.
So we finished up the flight, and very low on gas at this point, and there was a C-130, and we were going to get some gas airborne, and then go back and do another sort of. So I go point towards the tanker, and I see that I am now extremely low on gas. I'm going to have exactly one plug, just one. If I get right in, it's going to work out great. If I don't get right in, I'm going to have to do a bigger profile. A joker profile. I'm sorry. So C-130 sees me on, he rolls out right in front of me. Everything's looking great. I go right into position. Now, I'm fleet average on most types of flights.
Say it's not so.
I am. But one thing I am really good at is getting in the basket.
Right on.
Something about the sight picture.
That's what she said.
So the Harrier, the probe is on the left side, sticking out, and it's kind of an awkward sight picture because you have to bring.
Oh, it's conveniently located.
Yeah.
Beam your head about 3 feet away.
Yeah. There's a lot of spatialations and sight pictures and so on. So I had just kind of got that sight picture figured out. Closure with the basket is 2 to 5 knots. You do not want to be going faster than that. You want to be going. If you go too fast, then you can damage the probe, you can damage the basket. So I'm coming in position. My wingman, another Harrier, I've already finished with the F-15, so the Harrier, another Harrier is coming over on the other side. We're both in position. Everything's looking good. I'm like, this is going to be great. It's going to work out fine. With about 5 knots, so I'm coming in with a little bit of heat. I plug into the basket, and as your previous guest mentioned, I saw something that I had never seen before, and it was bad. When I hit the basket, it was a dead hose. And so instead of a retraction mechanism pulling in the slack, it's like when you take a hose and you whip it.
Sine wave.
A sine wave goes up the hose and reflects off of the C-130 and then comes back down the hose. It's a very easy immersion procedure because all you can do is go to idle and get out of the basket if you have time to.
Before the sine wave gets there.
Before the sine wave gets back in.
Yeah.
So because I had a lot of closure, and time kind of slowed down at this point. And I think the pilot speak is, it was going through my mind. It's like this thing's going up and it's going back down. It's like this big black cobra just coming back down towards me. I'm at idle. I don't get out of the basket. The hose rips off the basket, which is now stuck in my aircraft. There's about a 6-foot spring that is connected to the basket that goes around the hose that is now banging around the intake of
my city length jet, and the hose is spraying fuel all over my jet, not going into the jet where it can be used, but all over the jet. So the people on the C-130, the observers are screaming, break away, break away. I'm like, I'm broken away. Like, I can't break away anymore than I'm broken
Can't
away.
break any more than that.
I'm the most broken away I could do right now. So I pull about 90 degrees to get away from the hose which is spraying all over me. And at that point, my wingman, who had successfully gotten in, looked over and said, man, it looked like a train wreck on your side of the jet. Like there's stuff sprayed everywhere, people are screaming, and you're just like 90 degrees. So that is how the train wreck stuck. Now there's a final portion of this. My wingman, whose call sign is Pom Pom, because he was a male cheerleader.
Nice.
Pom Pom is not the guy you want on your wing. You want him to be calm and everything's going to be fine.
Don't tell anybody.
So he gets a little bit of gas. At this point, I am now officially in a full fuel emergency. So I declare the emergency and I begin to execute a bingo profile, which means you do something very counterintuitive. You go full power in your jet that doesn't have much gas in it. You climb as high as you can, so that you are going to be very, very efficient on top. You can go almost to idle, and you can then just go very. So that'll give you the most range to get where you're going. When you are in a steep climb, the Harrier's fuel probes read low. So you're pulling out how much fuel you are going to have when you get to your intended point of landing, and in this case, it was a negative number, which is bad. That means that's not going to work out.
Or you could go hit the tank. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Can't do that. So I've got the probe on.
Borrow a piece of the
The
tank.
bat's stuck on the probe, which is creating a lot of drag. I've got a spring that is banging around the intake, so I'm hoping that doesn't go into the intake and cause the engine to stop. And I'm climbing up, and I'm not sure I'm going to have enough gas to make it back. So what? So Pom Pom gets a few hundred pounds of gas, and then starts chasing me down to provide assistance.
Mutual support.
Yes, and I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of grabbing the seat cushion with the old butt cheeks, and so I'm in the climb, and it actually takes kind of a long time. So you're just sort of sitting there. So Pom Pom, very professionally, is like, I think we should probably go through the pre-ejection checklist. Just in case. You're right. So
Thanks a lot.
checklist. We're lowering the seat. We're taking the mask. We're stowing all the gear. My man, this is not making me feel more relaxed. So then we're climbing, and it's very quiet. And then Pom Pom says, I was watching the History Channel last night, and I wanted to share something with you. And I say, Pom Pom, I don't need this right now. I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm positive I don't want to hear it. He's like, no, this is important. Look down. And I was like, did you know that the water we're flying over right now is the most sharply tested water? It's like, there are more sharks down there than water. Like, it's mostly sharks.
Who's your buddy?
If you have to eject, you're going to need to get into that raft real quick. We actually call the raft the shark pocket. It's actually a tiny little raft you can get in if you have to eject. So I'm like, man, this is not good. I don't like this. So level off. Fuel comes back up. I'm going to have just a couple hundred pounds if I can just make it to Canada. Right. Final portion of the story. I promise. Is this too long?
No, keep going. We're loving it.
Come on, man.
Okay. All right. So the final chapter here, and this has to do with wanting to be awesome and wanting to look awesome, right? So on a marine expeditionary unit, you have the Harriers, and then you also have, at that time, the Frogs, and there's a love rivalry there.
CH-46.
CH-46.
Yeah, the upside down egg beater.
Yep. So there's a lot of shit talk that occurs on you about how awesome you are relative to your peers, and there have been plenty of that on this particular view. We were very tight, but I have been explaining at length about how awesome the Harriers are. So I knew that the entire Frog detachment was flying off of the boat and was going to be landing at K-Bay as we were coming back. So I wanted to make it back to Naval Air Force Base, but K-Bay was slightly closer. So the first thought that went through my mind was, maybe I have enough gas to thought if I run out of gas trying to make it to an airfield that is further away, then Bay, that would be in the back column. So I decided to do the professional thing. I'm going to swallow my pride and I'm going to get okay. So as we are on short final, and I say to Pom, I really appreciate you coming with me because this is going to suck a little bit, taxing in with this probe and having to explain all this to our frog brothers and sisters. So I do appreciate the solidarity. He's like, I am definitely not coming with you. I just wanted to make sure you got this far. I mean, he like ways off. Takes off the head. I'm like,
Proof that Buddy is only half a word.
So he blew up and down. So I land, I'm rolling out. It's Friday afternoon, and all 10 of the frogs are side by side, and the last one is just spinning down, and there's about 250 Marines pouring out of the this thing. So I say to Tower, maybe, is there like a transient line or like somewhere around behind a hangar or like far into the airfield you can just put me? He's like, no, we need you to shut down right next to the frogs. You're part of that, so just taxi right on in there. You're going to be number 11 right in there. So as I'm taxiing in, I might as well have been wearing a green wig and a red nose. The spring is bouncing. Big probe stuck on. I'm not even supposed to be there. They're like, what is going on?
What is this circus act?
So I taxi in, and it's paparazzi. I mean, everybody's got cameras going and the whole thing. So I get out. People come over. Like, what happened? It's like, well, I'll tell you one thing. A lesser pilot, God knows survive.
Right on. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Thank you, Marine. God bless you. Oh, boy.
All right. You ready? All right. This guy,
Hang on.
I know you're ready.
Time for me to stop. Hang on.
Hold on. We got to stop.
Yeah, well, I got to.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Very cool. So everybody that's coming up to tell a story gets a bottle opener from DCArtworks.net tonight. Fantastic. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, man. You guys chat a little bit while I fix. I'm saving each one. It takes me a minute to get it all saved. So.
Sometimes it might be 2 hours because there's such stories.
That's fantastic.
Stop it. No. Because they're able to take a teaspoon and the whole side of a barn with so what's thanks man. I got this Sundown last year.
Were you a 2x1 guy?
I was. Yeah, what's your background?
Well, we're both 223 guys. I was in 90 to 93. What were your years?
80. Yeah, I got there 90 and left in 93. Went to 203 to 95. So. What? I didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm in Seattle. We live on Big Island. Seattle.
You know, do or die? Blaine die? Okay.
Was he 231 or 542?
I think he was 231. And yeah, he was your MEC Sec Trez about 15 years ago. But, yeah.
It's all good. Putty.
It's not a good story. The better part of that story is I got it playing poker, but it was better than his fingers. It wasn't my call sign. And so I have
right on.
fingers. That's the only good part of that story.
Side note. Ricky and I were in 223 during that storm.
Didn't go. So.
Yeah.
He did.
Actually, we got.
He isn't here yet. Bugs is around somewhere.
Yeah, the guy that actually did fine, he's in.
If you could, the biggest thing you can do for me is stay within about 6 to 8 inches of the microphone when you're talking.
68 inches.
6 to 8. Yeah. You heard me, bitch.
I guess she asks for that all the time.
I know, right?
Deliver on 16 inches.
So we're getting close. All right.
So he's gonna play the music, and as the music goes.
Wolf. Yeah, so there was crossing the pond.
So there I was, and after he said so there I was, it's gonna trail off. You start with so there I was.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
All right, here we go. Almost ready. I just got to find where I am and why I am here.
Who am I?
What's my name? Why am I here?
I'm the captain. I
have a right to know.
Where the hell am I?
This here is a true story about crossing the pond at night in the world's smallest cockpit on the tanker through the weather. Oh, and to the tanker crew who did that, I really appreciate it.
East Coast guy knew how to fly install.
There I was crossing the pond, and you can see that.
Where I was.
So there I was, September 14th, 2012. The 231, Navy 231 squadron had just been put on port starboard leave. No, actually, we had just done everybody got on leave because we got all the maintenance done. I was the maintenance officer. It was awesome. We sent everybody to the winds, and then we were going to go to Camp Ash in Afghanistan. September 14th, our brethren with 211 were attacked. And the news, all you heard about was that Prince Harry was okay, but squadron commander Otis Rabel was killed. Our good friend, now Colonel Rob T. McDonald, ended up getting a Silver Star for he's a former Force Recon enlisted Marine. He went up and got the mainframes in a safe position, went and killed a bunch of the guys with his own weapon, and then called in. He was also a MARSOC air controller. Called in airstrikes with our other buddy, Mark Marvel, who was a Cobra pilot on our flight line, for his flight line. And
Called airstrikes right onto the flight.
Yeah. With the ODO radio.
Nice.
So
Beautiful.
So there I was, maintenance officer. I had maintenance Marines that landed in Alaska, and RCO Sean Herman and John said, "Get everybody back. We're going." So I mean, this is pretty serious. This is a serious thing, and Otis, being killed, like it was, we all knew and loved.
Shit got real fast.
It got real, and so what we did is we immediately pushed our jets forward. Immediately, and there was a whole, got our jets over there. They were ready to go, so it was good. So within a couple of days, we got the Air Force tankers lined up. We got them out there, and then we flew the remaining jets. They had two that already made it to Qatar, and they turned around. Strathagener and I can't remember who the other one was, but they flew back. So they got all their jets, and then when we showed up on September 28th, and I flew one of the jets in, it was really surreal. Getting the flight line, there were scar marks, in this whatever the highest rating of concrete is, literally melted. I mean, that's how hot these jets were. What they did is those guys rolled grenades underneath these jets that were fully armed, fully loaded, tanks filled with fuel, everything. And a grenade literally is what each one of them took. So pretty sobering way to start the whole thing off. We did our RIP, relief in place with 211. And obviously we were angling for some revenge, which is, it's pretty hard in insurgency to get your revenge, right? And one of the things that we had heard was there was a terrorist training camp. And they had intel on this terrorist training camp, which, for those of you that remember, we went to Afghanistan because they were harboring Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. That was the original reason that we went there. So there was some symmetry in, okay, we got this terrorist training camp. Well, months go by, and that kind of fades to the back. Like, okay, well, that would be nice. Do something like that. And, so we're just doing our normal deployment. And I remember getting woken up early, told, hey, come in the squadron. Come in the squadron. Commanding generals in the ready room with the with the skipper, we get everybody together. So we're going for it. We got it's right on the Pakistani border.
Nice.
We're going to take all the tanks off the jets. We're going to load up 1,000-pound JDAMs, 8 jets, 4,000 pounders per. If my marine math is correct, that's 32,000 pounds of ordnance. Plus we had AC-130s, plus we had reapers, plus we had everything else. And our MOTS, our WTI was working on getting the JDAM, so literally it was going into the caves. We had the caves where they had weapons. There's always got to be monkey bars, terrorist training camps. I'm sure one of the targets was a monkey bars. But so we had all these targets lined up, and then it was all the jets are loaded. Marines are working, doing amazing work, and then it was stand down.
Oh, shit.
So, okay. Because they thought they saw a kid. And then it was like 6 hours later, nope, we think that's a midget. I'm not kidding you. I had a friend no, you can't make this up. So a little person, sorry. So we, okay, we're back on again. So we're back on. Well, so we go and fire the jets up, get everything, everybody checks out, and then, hey, shut them back down. Okay. Shut them back down. One of our, I'm not naming any names, one of our pilots left the battery switch on. So we go in the ready room, we're on alert. Go, go, go. Well, guess what? I'm the Mo, one of the jets doesn't start. So it's like, all right, you go forward, I'll go to this jet. And it's, a little bit of a blow, and you're like, oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's all right. That's my role. So Staff Sergeant Wilfong is that Marine that if you need something done, if there's a cannon plug that's been ripped off, Wilfong's going to figure out how to put it together. He's the one that when the native Marines came over, when we were going on deck and said, hey, this jet's really screwed up, we can't do that. And they were like, yeah, it can't be done. And Wilfong pulled out the schematics and was like, but if we did this, it would work, right? And the engineers were like, yeah, that would work. He was that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
He also was nicknamed Man Bear because he was the largest human, not in height, but just in stature. His hands were about, were massive. Like just one of those huge Marines.
Catcher's mitt for paws.
Yeah, so I'm standing there hoping I've got enough juice, right? Because they've been trying to get this bird fixed. And I call him over and I look down from the airplane and I say, Man Bear, that's right. Could we jumpstart this thing with the Jenny? Well, technically, I said we could do that. He said, but you need maintenance officer approval to do it. I said, okay.
Did you know that guy?
I said, well, do it. Would the Marine doing it be okay? Because it's the hookup's behind the hot houses. He's like, yeah, he did. Is that you, Man Bear? Yes. All right, approved. So, starts up the Jenny, start it up. Now he's got to go in and unplug it, right?
Yeah.
So he goes in, unplugs it. He's all covered in, the flights and all that. And now I'm taxiing out as number 8. And I'll tell kind of the end of the story, so it goes smoothly. The airframes guy, who I knew really well, watched the takeoffs, and he noticed that number 8 barely cleared a fence on an 11,000 foot runway.
Oof.
And another couple thousand feet out.
Kandahar.
In not at Kandahar, a Bashal. And then jumped into the sky. I was so focused on, getting that thing done, whatever, I had forgotten to put my flaps.
Oh, shit.
So I took off as heavy as you can be in a seat hole or in my flaps up 5 degrees. My flaps up.
Cruise flaps.
Yeah,
Cruise flaps.
Yeah.
So I took off and I'm looking and I'm like, the airplane's waffling, nozzles are in, and I'm seeing the fence, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. And then, and went down and hit him and then jumped into the sky. Nobody saw it except for Getty.
No one saw me. You can't prove a thing.
About that.
Oh,
I catch up. We get in formation. We go in. We drop all of our ordnance. I look over my shoulder, and the entire valley is just rising with this dust. and we come back and we put in the tape for the Marines to watch. I don't know if anybody's seen Team America. It's a silly movie, and I don't remember doing this, but all you hear is beep 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 beep. You know, it's 32 beeps going off, and then America, fuck yeah.
Yes!
I didn't even know I said that, but it was on the tape, and then the Marines, you know, and they're just going nuts, and I was like, all right, that was something. So then it's like, okay, well, all right, we did that.
Unbelievable.
Let's get the jets ready. We got, get back to work tomorrow. And then the call came down, hit them again. And we went back out, did it again. Everything worked. I used the flaps correctly.
Lesson learned. Training occurred.
Second-year targets. And the level of satisfaction after everything that happened with 211, everything with Otis, Rob T, everything that had happened, to be able to put the cap on the deployment for the thing we went to Afghanistan for, I say is probably, that's one of my having that opportunity to serve.
That's
Okay,
fantastic.
just for the listeners that aren't Harrier pilots and aren't aviators, the beep that you're talking about, what is that? What is that? You heard beep, beep, beep.
Yeah,
beep,
that's the
beep.
pickle sounds when you release a bomb. So
Beep.
it is, as long as
What you don't want to hear is beep, cleared hot.
Right. There I was.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Well done, my friend. Well done. Okay, we get a 5-minute break. 5-minute break. 5-minute break. Fuck yeah.
All right.
America, fuck yeah.
Fantastic. Come here, Fig.
Oh wait, putty.
Putty?
Puddles.
Okay. Right. Putty. Okay, writing it down. All right.
Well done. Great story.
Thank you.
Great story. All right, who's next? Where's Sinbad? We need to get a drink. We need the high ground.
Hang on a second. Yeah, it's called a jump jet. Jump jet juice. Yeah. Put it on Newton tab. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. 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 That'd be fantastic. Everybody watching, we're going to take about a 5-minute break and then be back. Scooter! What's up, brother? See that I wasn't exactly fond of all the shit I was wearing on that day. Won't you give me 12-inch cleats just for an hour or two? That's great video. Good for you. Nicely done, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
And then there's another one I did that was just kind of silly.
All right.
You can have that one too.
Not right now, but you're gonna tell one. That's what you're gonna do right now. No, we're live streaming this whole time. Right now. He's gonna tell us. He's gonna tell us. No, you got one more at least. You got one more. I got a million more. Computer, how about this? I got Tell us, throw your first play. Derek? Derek.
Sit your ass down over here, Chief. Let me get set up here. Right. We're not testing too well right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're on 3. Okay, there we go. All right, everybody that's watching on the live stream, we are back. We're coming at you. We're going to talk here to Derek from DCArtworks.net. If you got a story, you can come up and get some of his amazing artwork. 213. 213 to 225. All right, sweet. This is a $400 watch. There's some people. Come on in. Don't be shy.
Come on in. I see some 542 patches.
All right on.
Come on in, 542. We love you.
Marines, you can stay out there. The ladies, come on in. We'll take good care of them. All right, hang on. Let me start a recording. Hang on just a second. Here we go. Now we're recording, so. Let me start again here. You got to sit there. You going to share? Bring enough for everybody? Oh boy.
1 minute to what? Which we had a patch made eventually out of that. We'll let you tie the bow that. We'll let you tie the bow that on that in a minute. But
Yeah.
You just heard from
D-
Derek from DCArtworks.com. Who's
.net, DCArtworks.net. Yep.
DCArtworks.net. He is with us today in Morgan City, North Carolina.
Bag him. Grab the wings. Put them in front of the camera.
True artist. Right now, there's a display next to us of every Harrier squadron patch, tail flash.
Yeah. Look what Baga's holding up here for the screen.
3D version of our Naval Aviation Week School. 3D made out of steel, metal.
Painted gold, looking gorgeous.
What goes into making something like that?
Oh, geez. Well, let's just say an entrepreneur's will to make some money.
Okay.
And
I like it.
maybe over the course of a 24-year career, seeing a lot of really shitty awards. Not being a fan of that. So, just having a vision.
Okay.
We'll take a piece of flesh some artwork. And in your eye, just look at it, make it three-dimensional, and then bring it to life, one step at a time. And so that's what I try to do with all my pieces. When I started doing this 4 years ago, never really looked at things from this perspective. Drive nuts now because I can't look at anything without going, all right, how can I make that as well?
Right on.
Right? And so it's kind of just become wired and a passion of mine. But roundabout way to answer your question, how do I get from two-dimensional to back?
Layered
I
it.
guess I have a little bit of artiste.
And laying over here on the table in front of us, you got both models of the Harrier that was ever flown, the B model and the A model. They're beautiful and they're flat and they're made into model openers. And then you got tail flashes, you got with the P7 panel, squadron emblem art, plan form view. Is there anything you can't make?
So, and we're going to have Bago is going to help out here. He's going to grab one of the big patches, one of the big Bulldog squadron patches that we've got here. Well, I think he is. It may be secured. Try the other one. Try the other one then. Oh, pick the whole easel up. There you go. So anyway, Bago's going to grab one of the squadron patches. These things are 2 feet across. They're absolutely gorgeous. Take the whole easel, Bago. Oh, there he goes. He's got it. He's going to show you my patch. This is a little higher. There you go. The Great American Bulldogs. That's made out of steel. Cut steel. And anything you want made. Your squadron patch, your call sign. And he does whiskey glasses and beer glasses and bottle openers. Come up, tell us a story. Get yourself a bottle opener. In fact, give yourself a bottle opener. Would you, Derek, as soon as you're done telling your story? All right. There we go. Fantastic. Indeed. Derek's been a sponsor with us for about 4 or 5 months now, and we are absolutely thrilled to have you. It's so much fun to talk about your good artwork every week. We get to do that. So, and thank you for your service. Thank you for my freedom. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, what ended up happening was the crew had to re-attack because we were told not to make sure that they got to those on the ground that needed it.
For you Afghanistan veterans, this is the Cornwall Valley.
Yes.
And it was a drop zone called Xander.
Xander, easy, very famous.
Only the Army would put a fob at the base of a valley that's controlled. The high ground is controlled by the enemy. Only Army would do that.
Well, they can do it,
And so we were doing emergency aircraft to in the Cornwall.
And I'll tell you what, hey, Derek, I'm going to hit you up for one other story that you actually told on another show that we had. But this will stop your heart, folks. If you hear this, what happened on the back ramp one night? This, when he said this, it ran my blood cold.
So there we were again over Afghanistan, and I get ready to do a 16-bottle CS drop. Well, it's an extra box with the random award. So I jump over the 16 bottles, go back there and help them out. Safety third, right? It's my gross sense. And we're fucking around with everything, trying to figure out what the hell is wrong. And one of the load masters grabs me by the hips, and that's when it hits me. As I've got my hands on the saddle line, I realize I'm 3 feet away from the edge of the ramp. I can see the inside of a cat. The scar is what's telling me is right there.
I forgot my
But I'm not telling you the fucking aircraft.
Oh!
Yeah. The oh shit factor hit. It was kind of like, it's on an electric fence. I just grabbed a hold.
I have no idea why it's doing it. All right. That is terrifying. My blood ran cold the last time I heard that happen. Whoa. All right. Thank you so much, Derek. really appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor. All right. Out. And
All right. Who's up? Who's our next victim? Sinbad. You ready? Sinbad. Not yet. We got one right here. All right. All right, Scooter. Since you won't come up, I'm gonna tell a Scooter story.
hang on, I'll record it, but
I'm gonna tell a Scooter story. You can come up and refute it. That ain't true. You know, as Gallo, General Anderson once said on our podcast, many a great war story has been ruined by an eyewitness.
maybe we can
So
move
you're
the
the
speaker
eyewitness.
further
You've
away
been
or
ruined
something?
by
I
a
don't
war
know.
Story.
So I keep getting
You have your
feedback.
chance to come sit next to me and refute what I'm about to say. Otherwise,
It becomes the God's honest truth once we put it out. All right, almost done. Almost ready for another. Yeah.
are you gonna tell the story before I tell the story? We'll start drinking because I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a Scooter story right now, and then you can.
The one you just told me?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell that story. Okay, I got a Scooter story.
Should I record?
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. And I'll just do numbskulls, no music.
All right. So there I was, briefing a weapons sortie, probably 6 a.m. in the morning in Central California. I'm sure we had the required legal rest because nobody was out drinking late that night.
Early maybe, but not late.
It was a student T-45 sortie, fourth ship. It was one of the first T-45 weapons jets ever flown. And we were in Central California. Scooter was the senior Marine at Training Air Wing 2 in Kingsville. And I was leading the flight, so I was briefing the weapons sortie. Scooter was going to be an instructor with one of the students, and all the instructors were sitting in the back of the room, and the students were up front. And I'm briefing the high weapons pattern, and then we were going to drop down when we got everybody's bombs off. We're going to drop down to the strafing pattern. But what is unique about the T-45 is it didn't actually have a gun. The gun was simulated. The A4 had a gun.
Did you sit there and go pew 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 pew?
No, Scooter and I were also TA4 instructors, and the TA4 had a gun, 20-millimeter gun. It was very unreliable. You might get 1 round off, you might get 20 rounds off. But the T-45 had no actual gun. It was simulated. Okay, so I briefed, instead of dropping down and going to the banner, which is an oblong pattern at low altitude, we're just going to stay in the normal pattern that we were at. We're just going to drop down. We're going to straight to the bullseye of the bombing target. When I said that, Scooter jumped to his feet and said, "What the fuck? Hold on a second. You can't do that. There'll be bullets ricocheting off all the metal." And he's, going crazy. And everybody turns around, looking at Scooter, and I said, "Scooter, we don't really have a gun, right? It's simulated." He goes, "Oh yeah, never mind." Oh yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's almost like a show title there.
That's a shot across the bow, sir, for you to come up here and tell a story, or I'll just keep going. I got Scooter. There we go. Okay. All right.
We got another story.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, podcast fan, this
There's none other than Scooter.
Scooter. I'm going to introduce Scooter. Scooter was a A4 Mike attack pilot, transitioned to the 88B at some course. 88, excuse me. Transitioned to the 88A, and when I met Scooter, I was about to start the rag in 203, and he was in the reserves. And that's how we met. We met flying the 084 Mike in the reserve squad. Is that about right? That's fine. That's about right. All right. So I'm going to ask you to sit close and get up as close as you might for the recording.
Little, yeah, we're recording. Get on in there, Scooter.
ROE Scooter call signs only? Unless you really don't like somebody, did you say their name? Okay, so come close. And what? So what's your Silvera list?
We were in El Centro, California, once again on a weapons deck.
I know.
We had
Hold on,
people
earthquake.
that didn't have the simulated gun. We just dropped bombs and we didn't fake it. Running the gun pattern, low angle. But anyway, we always had, we stayed at El Centro, we either were in base housing, you got 3-bedroom homes in base housing, and they put 6 guys in there, 2 guys a bedroom, or you're in the BOQ or whatever, but every night we debrief all the flights during the day. The guy that got a new call sign that day for doing something impressive got to carry around a 25-pound Mark 76 practice bomb, and if the troops got the bomb from him somehow, he had to pay him a case of beer to get it back. But anyway, that's a side note. But anyway, we would pick places to go eat out in the desert. Well, the best place we found was a place called the Town Pump, which was up in Brawley, north about, what, 10 miles, 15 miles? Is it that? Yeah. And it used to be in the day a house of builder food. But anyway, then they turned it into a restaurant. And they had great steaks, and we'd go up there for steaks, and then we'd go up for prime rib night and all that kind of stuff and eat. So it was usually about 6 or 8 of us that went, and so it was like, Thanksgiving dinner, telling stories, joking with people and all that kind of stuff. And the clientele in there seemed like they had a 55 and older community all around this place, and they would come there and eat. And there were 6 or 8 people at those tables too. So we had a Navy commander called sign was Doobie, and we were all sitting at the table with about 8 of us. Superman wasn't there, but Fig was, and a bunch of other of us was. And Doobie put Fig up to a task for some money. I don't know if it was $20, but I think it might have been 50. And we had got done eating, and steak sometimes have a little bristle. And so, the bristle was left on the plate, and this and that, and he said, "Hey, Big," he says, "Tell you what, see that gristle there?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I give you $50 if you walk by that table over there with those people and act like you're choking with this thing and, let it come out. Make it hit the table." Which I'm thinking, oh man, everybody's laughing now. Hard. And I'm thinking, I'm nervous. And so here's Fig.
You're responsible. That's why.
Got it in his pocket. He walks back to the back, past the kitchen into the bathroom.
All right, back to the mic. Nobody heard that.
He walked back, past the kitchen into the bathroom, and I'm sitting there going, I'm nervous. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Everybody's laughing. So I said, I can't stand. I'd say, so get up and take about 4 steps, and he's coming out of the bathroom with the stuff. And so it's pretty good. And so I go back and sit down, and I'm going, oh Lord, I don't know if that's going to turn out. But he comes out there and he does. He could be a hero of Hollywood. He's convulsing. I think that's what it is. He's got the body movements and this and that, and he's going like this, and he's looking at the table, and the this guy sitting there gets up and grabs them like this and kind of turns them away from the table. He's giving them the Heimlich maneuver, and he's got his on the table, so he goes like this. And it hits the table like this and that. The management came out, they gave the guy to give him a Heimlich maneuver and avoided a lawsuit. They gave him a free dinner.
Saved his life.
And everybody was still laughing. It was, I couldn't believe it, but I can't stop laughing. So that's he got the $50.
I can't refute that, but I will add the dude that gave me the Heimlich maneuver came from a table, came from a direction I was not prepared for. He wasn't at my target table. He was a big dude, like a lumberjack. And all I remember was the giant hairy arms coming around me and lifting me off the ground and started pumping my chest and turning me away from my target table. So I had to turn my head to spit this 2-pound piece of gristle, and it actually landed on this woman was wearing a
Spaghetti strap
dress. It landed on her shoulder and then went on her plate. And as soon as it hit the plate, the whole place went, yeah, because they thought this dude saved my life, which he did, you know. And we went to the town pump like a week later, and there was a newspaper article from Brawley, California, which is where this was, the middle of nowhere. It's an agricultural region, and it said local resident saves Marine pilot's life. Eats for free for life. He's a hero. Hero. Good. Thank you, bro.
Fantastic. Always good stuff. All right, we'll stop that. We're still live streaming. Everybody out there, thank you so much. About 12, 14. Yeah, about 12, 14 watching out there. We appreciate it. If you're anywhere near Morehead City, North Carolina, come on down to King Mackerel.
Any Harrier pilots in this group right here?
Come on in.
We have to act. We got to get a true story from you. Come on.
Or
Come on, one story.
your other option is to send your wife in and stay out on the sidewalk. We'll take good care of her.
One story.
Rizzo. Now you done it. You done did it now, Fig. Yep. He's Fig. I'm Repeat. Yeah. Thank you. Got a story? Got to tell us. State law. Yeah, you do. Look, hey, listen up. You're going to love these. We're going to have you.
You can check us out.
All right. Fantastic. We got Rizzo on deck, everybody.
Oh, yeah. How long do I have to tell? It's going to take 5 minutes.
Oh, easy. Yeah, perfect. The longer the better. Come sit with us.
We were 90 to 90.
Oh, awesome, man.
Hey, repeats 2% captain.
Right on.
Work.
Share a hotel. That's it, man. Beautiful.
We're trying to capture as many.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
man. How
People love
awesome.
it.
How
People love
awesome.
it.
So, thank you, kid. Congratulations.
The music lasts about 40 seconds once we get it going here.
All right. If I give you this, that new saying, just come closer to the mic.
All right, we're about ready to start. I guess got to hit record. Here we go.
Oh, Forte, my man.
There you go. You got to tell him.
Tell him.
We're here. He's
Tell
here.
him and tell him, and they'll have to refute.
He's here to refute him if we have to, you know.
Trainwreck. Trainwreck already told a great story. Oh, really? That's cool. Wait.
It's gonna go.
Something.
It's gonna go.
Something's gonna happen.
This here is a true story about crossing the pond at night. The world's smallest cockpit.
Very tiny.
On the tanker. The weather. Oh, it's the tanker group who did that. And somehow they really appreciate it. I'm just kidding. There I was, crossing the pond in New Zealand. Okay, so no shit there it was.
Right on. That's where you started.
3 or 4 or 5, sometime around when the life was still the Wild West. And sheep were scared.
Right on.
They get replaced by a view. I think it was 311. And this guy comes in, seems to be cleaning that night, and was taking getting oriented to the battle space. It's during the Battle of Fallujah, and it was pretty intense, but kind of for the pilots, it was level days every night, so not too much great work. And I basically milk run. We're gonna go out there on the lays, hit the button, clean those stuff up, come back out to me in the morning, have some coffee.
Easy day, right? Easy day.
So we go out and we do actually lunch before sunset. We're out there and we're over Fallujah in the stack and getting ready to do our thing. We get a call for a troops in contact over in Armadi, which at the time was like the Beverly Hills of Iraq. And so we head over there to see what's going on. And we find the Marines, and they have a pretty complex ambush going with this company. They're kind of pinned down on this road, and there's some kids hitting the street. It gets pretty ugly pretty quickly. So we found where the insurgents were up in this third story of this building, and I called the battle captain. I said, "Look, I'm just going to collapse this building on them. Wings got a couple 500-pounders. Let me just drop the whole building.
Done.
This
Deal."
seconds to get back to work. Well, because nobody shot or dropped there, they didn't let us do that. So I was, well, how about we stand off a few miles and we'll put a map in the window where they're shooting from. That'll send a message. And no, too much collateral. So they cleared us for the guns, which it turns out was we did not see that coming.
I like the idea.
It felt pretty good at the time, right?
It sounds like a really good idea to me.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's not how that worked out. So we go in and just can't get up goggles. You can see the guys on the pod, they just come down and shoot. Iraq has that purple shades in the evening just before the sun goes down. It's difficult to discern things, especially when you're coming down through. So I put the goggles up, and nothing's working. I come down and shoot. I don't get clear hot by the FAC. And actually, right before that, the FAC had his truck pulled up. So he goes off station, but we knew where the target was. So we're going to attack it anyway. And then he comes back up on the station. Turns out he was alive. It's cool to hear. And so I roll in and get clear hot. I roll in and I see the target. He never clears you hot. So I pull off without a shooter dropping. And to be honest, as a pilot, I really never It's formal to me if you want to remember.
That's a
By the
technicality.
time I point my nose to the ground, this is over.
Yeah, you- Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't drop the shooter and pull off. My wing goes in. We had this 2,000 foot above ground limit. Couldn't go any lower. And so he does the right thing. Maybe goes a little below, shoots and kind of misses. And now I come around and I can see him on the pod. They're behind a building. They got a truck full of ammunition. There's like, there had to be 15 or 20 of them out there. So I roll around. This is our third run from the same direction. The sun is coming from the other way. And so the flag says, hey, put up some flares so I can see. And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, Devil Dog. I'm not thinking, so good, everybody can see. So I come ripping down and I can't see him. And I can see him in the pod, and I'm looking at the HUD, and I know they're there, and he clears the pod. And so I go down and I open up and I pull off. It was a little lower than I planned. We'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
How much lower?
But the problem was I knew where they were and had to get out. I knew I could get them if I just kept going. So I went out. And then so we pull off, the whole fight stops. It really worked, and they didn't think we'd use gas like that. They were running for the hills, man. We just see those guys go running. Whoever was left, not in that alleyway we traded. So, long story short, we get back after dark, and we had this plane captain, and he looked like Mike Tyson, this little guy. And every time I come back, I take my map out, pull my flashlight out, take a knee, and be like, here, Winston. I'm like, hey, man, I dropped over here and shot some bad guys, killed some B leaders over here. We did our thing. Just let them know, because they never leave the base.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
they never know what happens.
Right. They see you leave and they see you come back. They don't know what happened.
Yeah, but you need to tell them what they did, what all their efforts went to, you know. So we did that. And I go to walk away and I hear, oh shit. Oh shit. It's like, so he shines his flashlight inside the airplane and it's just riddled with bullet holes. And I look at it and I say, oh shit. Right, so the two of us are standing there. So I didn't know what happened. I thought I crashed. So I go inside. Skipper's in there.
You think it maybe you framed yourself?
Maybe. I thought it was a little number. So anyway, you know, we go inside and the word travels pretty fast. I think the Orties are out there downloading. People are like all the listeners knew. So they're stealing rounds. And the court was like, that's evidence of like, we don't care, and they're writing shit on it. So it's kind of like a meeting, you know. Anyway, I get to talk to the skipper about it, not that long after that. And he's like, how did this happen? I was like, yeah, some stuff happened, and then, you know, that happened, and I'm not really sure how well that happened, but we got some bad guys, and so he's like, let's look at the HUD tape. And then the blood drained out of my head. And I just knew my career was over because I knew what I'd done. So the bottom line is, you know, we had a 2,000 foot floor, and I broke it by 1,900.
Oh!
Yes! So I'm watching it, and the skipper is Lieutenant General Mark Sandberg. So Bart was Lieutenant Colonel, and we were friends. He lived in the neighborhood. He was coaching the police outfit. Great guy, just a great human being. And he's looking at the tape, he's like, dude, you opened that at 100 and you killed off at 60. We're getting up on that. And I was like, and so he just said that. I was just focused on the part. I was like, oh, that's really
Yeah.
So, I got a couple days off for that. I got a chance to go to the thinking box.
That's a great story, dude.
So the fact knew when he saw it, I was like, that guy's gonna get in trouble. So he sent a nice email that said basically, hey, that section stopped the whole thing. They started and they showed up and they wanted nothing. They did not think people would do that. Humans would do that. And to be honest with you, if humans ever doing it, didn't think they would do it either.
Yeah,
I may have fallen asleep in the gunner, and I'm not really sure what happened. It was all news to me when I watched the video. So anyway, fast forward. 20 years. I'm on Facebook, and there's a Harrier group, and somebody writes something to the effect of, hey man, do you guys remember that lunatic that did that gun run and got shut up in Armani that night? And I'm watching him, and the comments start popping. And it's like, oh jeez, man. And I'm watching, as I'm, watch the TV, and I keep going back to the post. Finally, I was like, yeah, that was me. And they're like, oh, Rizzo, yeah. So, one of the kids who stole, I told you they stole the rounds, the empty shell casings. One of the kids who stole some, he's pretty handy, he's like a machinist, and he says to me, hey, message you offline, give me your address. And he still had 2 of the shell pieces, and he cut them down to shot glasses and powder coated them and sent them to me. So
outstanding.
Nice.
that I shot that night. So,
Nice.
so that's I guess one of the things losing track of what's happening.
What a great story. Thanks, brother.
Applause, Marine. That is outstanding stuff. Oh, man.
Thanks, brother. My first time on the show. Hey, Will Ferrell, I'm not really sure who
So here's how it goes. You're gonna think of more stories that you can tell. And
Beautiful.
great story.
That was fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, I know what I need. Oh, enjoyed it. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Please. All right. Things are kind of quiet right now. We'll do a little Dos Gringos. Last of the Breed by the Dos Gringos. A fitting for this week. Guys keep leaning back from the mic. It's killing me. I can't. Are they hearing it okay out there?
It's coming out okay here. These mics seem a little softer, but they need to.
So I've got gain. I've got individual gain here, but the problem is they keep going back here. I'm fucked. I can't make anybody out here and the internet here. I'm getting complaints. I'm getting half dozen complaints. One guy even texted Dave Hamilton, and Dave texted me, "Your mics aren't balanced." I'm like, I know. I'm trying to. I've even got Fig. Hey, ride him on the mic, man. Yeah. Thank you for dinner. This is perfect. Thank you, man.
Overall, everything's going great.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of y'all come buy a ticket for the watch. Try and win a $400 watch for only $20. Oh, dead air. Dead air is never good. Let's see if we can get some more Dos Gringos. Let's see. Speaking of call signs, here's a good call sign song, The Legend of Shaved Dog's Ass. All right, we're about to get Vegas on in here. Word is Vegas has a story or two.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vegas is in the building.
That was Rizzo, right?
That was Rizzo.
Yep. Okay, that was. All right.
He was at 223 when that was.
Yep.
Barney.
Is Barney around?
Right. Well, I got him. I already reached. Hey, I'm gonna pimp the watch you.
Okay. We're gonna get Vegas up here, Mojkosh. I've got you turned down.
So Vegas, you need to be about this far from the microphone. All right.
You gotta pretend you're Wayne.
Yes, sir.
A4.
No.
No.
T45
T45.
Boss Hawk has a fake gun. It's a trainer. Yeah. I know, right? No, it doesn't make sense. Trust me, it took a minute to get used to.
There you go. All right, everybody, we're going to get another story under our belts here with Vegas. Oh, I've got you turned down. Go ahead. Introduce him there, Fig.
For all of you that are here with us live, we are still raffling number 219 of 225 Harrier watches made.
Yep.
Only 225 were made, and this is the only one.
Oh, and we were supposed to do the drawing an hour ago, so this is like your last chance to put your money in for your tickets. You want to win a $400 watch.
So it's $20 for one,
50 for 3, and 100 for 8 chances.
and we're gonna raffle it off here after Vegas tells the story. And by the way, speaking of Vegas, with us,
You got Bago? The tickets?
Harrier Pilot
Tickets.
Extraordinaire Vegas, West Coast BMA 211, Wake
Tickets.
Avenger.
He's buying he's buying a ticket.
Wake Avenger. All right.
We got Venmo. We can't do a credit card. We can do Venmo or cash. There you go. There's a 50. This man right here. Sticks. Sticks has got the beat on the tickets. Yes, sir. Yeah, I heard Bulldog. How you doing, Marie? Separate 5. Okay. Oh, a B. Nice. About 40 seconds worth. Love that story. How you been, baby? Good to see you, man.
And then we'll have you back and you can tell all the stories when it's just Vegas.
That's the scary thing. I was going down mentally on every time I got put in hack in my 10-year career. Like, fuck, that's hot. Now, come on. Break.
You didn't go for the record?
Is it officer? That's an officer, maybe.
What are we doing the drawing?
6 o'clock, which means about an hour ago. So this is like your last chance. Right after Vegas is done, we're going to go and do the drawing on the. That's it.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
All right, we're about to do it. Turn everybody up and down and up. Turn on the recording.
salute to one of my buddies in dress blues behind the hangers in Yuma, Arizona.
Behind the hangers in you.
Uh-oh.
So so there I was that I know we're gonna get to eventually. However, are we having technical difficulties?
You're on. No, I just have the local sound turned down a little. We're good.
What I want to hear is so you went to Iraq a little before Sinbad, or did you?
Yeah, I was here for 12 months.
When did you start your
Better.
training?
Summer of '88.
Oh yeah, that was a little before us. So I don't want to steal your thunder, but I know you had a little excitement in the training portion of VMA T203. Can you tell us? Training.
Sure. Well, I had a shell bastard, and over the Goose River in May of '89.
Oh.
You ejected out of an area over the East River in May '89. How did that happen?
Crazy. So there I was doing ACM with Nathan model manager Mike Buckley.
Buck.
Yes, Buck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Buck, where are you?
60 miles that way over the ocean, some morning area, and I roll in on him, and I hear Bitch and Betty go, warning, electronic fuel control, which is not good, right? And is that all right? And so, we do procedures, we low, knock it off, pull the power back, go to manual fuel, creep the power up, working, it's okay. So basically, Buck says, all right, we're done. We were going across country. We're going to go to Chicago.
Oh, damn.
My girlfriend was going to come over from Kalamazoo. It was going to be a great weekend, but that didn't happen because Friday afternoon, I got an EFC light and I'm coming back up the coast. We passed Milford Airfield, perfectly good airfield.
That's right back there.
Yeah, and thought that wasn't good enough, so we were going to Cherry Point. Wind was odd. It was coming down from the west, right? So we're going to land on the east of the runway. Happens to run, the extended runway goes through the new strip, right?
Yep.
So Buck lines us up and then gives me the lead and says, all right, we're going to do fixed throttle, wiggly nozzle, come in there on manual fuel. Yeah, sounds good. All right, I'm your guy. So here we go. We're 5 miles out, and
Can I call a quick timeout?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call a quick timeout. So for our listeners who aren't Harrier pilots, you said some things that I'm familiar with, and most of the people that are sitting here in front of us are familiar with it. What is a fixed throttle wiggly? What?
Yeah. Fixed throttle wiggly nozzle.
Yeah, what's that mean?
That's when you keep your throttle where it is, and you bring your nozzles in, and that's how you control your airspeed.
Thank you.
So you get to the landing configuration, get the nozzle, get the airspeed you need, keep the nozzles there, come in and land. And that was the plan. And that's what was really so 5 miles out, we say, okay, here we go, gears come down, and we didn't know at the time, but in manual fuel, when you put the gear down, it dumps some fuel in the engine.
What?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So you don't lose speed.
So flames are coming out of my hot nozzles, which are the ones in the back, and Buck says, stop fucking with the throttle. Right? And I'm like, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. And he goes, and then the flames go out. And he goes, okay, continue. And then we're like 3 miles out. It's time to slow down a little more. So I pull into the nozzles, maybe 40, 50 degrees. And that apparently throws more fuel in the engine as well, or just taxes the engine to the point where it's on fire again. And I just have fire coming out of all 4 nozzles at this point. And Buck said, Vegas, you're on fire. He jacked, and before he got to the third eject, I got in position and it popped it out. So through the canopy.
Don't have to tell me 3 times.
Through the canopy, and I'm out there, and you know, you go to the safety stand out, they say, half the people pass out, half the people don't pass out in the injection. And you're always like, I'm gonna pass out, no way. So I'm hanging in the chute, everything worked okay, and I can't see.
You remember the whole injection?
I remember pulling the handle and then being in the chute. It happened. It was a low altitude, sort of low speed, but it happened real quick.
Okay.
And I'm hanging in the harness, and I'm like, I passed out. I can't believe it. I was like, how the hell I passed out? And I'm thinking I passed out. Right. So I go up to stretch my hand, and turns out my helmet was covering up my whole face. So I pull my helmet back just in time to see the Harrier go down in the noose. I get a fix on it from a duck. Okay, I know where I went. And the next thing I'm going to do is like, where am I going to land? And like I said, the wind was blowing from the west that day, so it was blowing me back across the river. And I look over my right shoulder, and I see a water tower coming at me. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I start pulling on my left riser, thinking it would do something, but it didn't. That's around parachute. But anyway, about 30 seconds later, I see the water tower going by me. I'm like, okay, that's good.
Okay, there's the water tower. Things are good.
Thanks for looking up. So I looked down. We got my feet dry at this point. Yeah, right?
Okay, cool. Not gonna get wet.
Not gonna get wet. So over Minnesota Beach and the golf course over there, whatever it's called. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll land on the fairway, right? But typically, my golf game, I don't land in the fairway.
Can we get a hole in one?
Parachute. So I'm coming down. Here's the parachute. Here's me. And I get caught in the Carolina Pines myself. And I see him coming up. I cross my legs because I don't want any of that.
No.
And so I get caught in the Carolina Pines. The parachute doesn't. So it keeps going until it's like 70 degrees or so. Then, now gravity took over, and I just went through all these trees, which was cool until like I was 20 feet off the ground, and I hit a tree as big as my thigh, and I broke it with my ankle, and that broke my ankle. So then I'm laying there on the ground next to the fairway, and thinking, hey, I lived, right? That's good. And then this local came out. They said, oh my God, I saw you came out of the airplane. It was on fire. And you came out of the top, and here you are. And he was so excited to be there. I wanted to give him something. So I got a pen and paper out of my pocket. You know, I wrote down the number for the ready room for cell phone, right? And I go, hey, can you go to the clubhouse, call this number?
This was a golfer on the golf course?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Tell them that Airplane 47 was crashed in the Moose River and Lieutenant Jones needs a ride.
Lieutenant Jones needs a ride. There you go. That's a show title there.
So the guy, he looked really bummed on me. Then come right back. I want to talk to you. He's like, okay. So he takes off. Here goes. Buck's circling overhead. And at one point, I hear Pedro coming. I'm like, okay, that's a rescue helmet. 46. And at that point, I had my harness off, my G-suit off, and the Marines came out, put Pedro, laid him on the fairway, and said, you got to put your stuff back on, or you can't transport you. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, my left leg is, basically broken. I know it. And he's like, no, you got to put it back on. So, G-suit goes back on, harness goes back on, the hoop comes back on, put me on the stretcher, and proceeded to ram me into the door of that helicopter a couple times, which was not nice.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, I get there, get in the helicopter, take back over to the base across the river, and we're all worked out. We got 30 days convalescent leave, had a broken ankle, and came back to fly next month.
Outstanding. Okay.
That's amazing.
2 questions. First question. The fuel control failed. And what's the engine? Do you know the outcome?
So they pulled the airplane out of the river. So I told them where the airplane was. They appreciated that. The barge went out. They dug up the airplane. the engine had come through the cockpit where I would have been.
Oh, nice.
Through the nose of the airplane, down into the river, 20 feet down in the silt. So they actually got the engine out and figured out what was going wrong with the EFC. I forget what it was.
All right.
But it was all laying in the hangar over at Mott's, or no, at the depot.
Yeah.
The depot.
Yep.
And so at one point I went over to the depot, checked out the picture of the empennage, nice to my wall, and I got the seat, like the ejection seat, and I asked a corporal for his wire cutters, and I snipped off the ejection handle. It was still on the seat, and I have that in my house.
Nice. All right.
Fantastic.
Second question. How tall were you before you ejected, and did you lose any height in the ejection?
About 6 foot before and
You
after.
were 6 foot, now you're 5'7".
Now I'm like 5, 10 and a half. I think I think my doctor's lying to me, and I'm really 6 foot.
That is an outstanding story, and I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Thanks, Vegas.
Thank you, Vegas. Man, that's awesome.
Promise you're coming back for a full-length interview, and we're gonna hear the rest of the Swords of Liberty, because that story is called the Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers, and I heard Juice was here this weekend too. So, and I think, is Gallo in the area? Did I see Gallo?
Is Gallo here?
Gallo's on his way over.
So
The other half of the Blues Brothers story. Yeah.
Okay, so
We'll tell a little more of the Blues Brothers in the next little short story we tell. Yeah. Thank you, Vegas. God bless you. Thank you for your service. Woo! All right. Bago and Stick. Someone's got to pull it.
He wants to buy 8 for 100.
Oh, cool. All right.
Are they winding down up there, Lawman? Are they winding down up there?
Oh. Right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like I need to make a quick lap around there and see if there's any.
He's
Don.
Donnie Marquardt.
Donnie
All right.
Marquardt.
Yeah. Nice.
Where is he? I saw it. I saw him standing there. Where'd he go? I'm not certain.
Thank you, sir.
Should we do the drawing?
Yeah, we need to do the drawing. Who should we have pull it? Who should have pull the ticket? Boozer? Those don't work. Only when the on USB they work. On XLR, I have control here.
Should we get an attractive female to play?
I think we should. I was thinking Boozer. Who's Boozer? My daughter.
Oh, okay, Boozer. Boozer.
Boozer. Boozer up.
You're gonna pick the. When we're done, we're gonna shake the can up, and you're gonna pull the winning ticket.
So I won't record it here, but you'll get it live on YouTube. Everybody, this is Boozer. She's been on a previous show, and she's going to do the drawing for the watch. Last chance, folks, to get yourself a $400 Harrier watch for the mere low price of $20 a ticket. $100 will get you 8 chances.
It's number 219.
213.
It's number
213.
213.
213 of 225 watches made. Need not be present to look. I won. It's my watch. Oh, damn. How did that happen? All right. Come do it in front of the camera. Sticks, come over this way. He's shaking it. Come, Sticks, come over this way. Come over this way now. There you go. Sticks is shaking up the tickets. Back up a little towards. There you go. There you go. Here it is. All right. He's going to open it up. Boozer's going to reach in and pull a ticket. All square and fair. 3, 2, 1. Get the bent ticket with my name on it, Boozer. Scott Hopkins. No way. Yeah! Congratulations, Scott. Well done, sir. That awesome?
I have one. He bought 3, and that's one of them.
That's one of the 3 I bought for this very reason.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Hawk missile. Whoa. Third lamb.
Third lamb in second.
When were you a third lamb? I was there 85 to 87. I was Bravo.
87 to 89.
You know, Rich Deslon, Matt Ciccinelli, Glenn Morrison, let's see, Sal Marinello. Remember Marinello has been a sponsor of this show on more than one occasion. Sal, you out there, Sal Dog? You watching tonight? So, yeah, got a hawker, Scott Hopkins.
Yeah, awesome. Congrats, brother. Thank you. That's awesome. Wow.
Very cool. Thank you for your service to my freedom, Marine. God bless you.
If anyone needs help with their Benedicts, come to the DAV. Do
There-
you
there you
have
go.
a card? I will bring you back sometime.
Okay, good. Do that.
All right, I literally had a pocket full of That's all right. That's all right.
That would be fantastic.
In marker 3, I will bring some back.
Thank you. All right.
We will pass them out. Thanks, gentlemen.
Did I hear Lawman in the area? It's Lawman.
Lawman's right here.
Lawman. Lawman. He's here. You want to come with somebody? We can do 2 at a time. All right. Will Gallo do it with Vegas, the Blues Brothers story? With Vegas, the Blues Brothers story? Yeah.
He doesn't know that story. So Gallo.
Gallo's a station commander in Vegas. What's Gallo? Joe Anderson. Oh, he was Mac 13 commander. He was never a station commander. Oh, okay. I thought he had the station. Oh, yeah. So he's Mac 13. So he's got. Yeah. So Dylan Juski in Vegas. Mike Jones show up. They were talking on the bill in their place. He didn't know that movie. Yeah, and that's Vegas right there. Yeah. Yeah. So he and Dale Majewski had to wear their boots. It was like 60 days until the Marine Corps ball. They had the sword, whole bit. All for visiting the gentleman's club in their bag. All right, buddy, we're working on it, everybody. We're trying to get some folks up in here. I think we got Lawman. I think we have Gallo coming back. I'll play a little Dos Gringos in the meantime. We started about, we were set up by about 4:15. We started about 5. We're both. Both, yeah.
Smells good here.
Right on.
Are the stories as good? I don't know. Do you have one to tell? Yes.
Yes, you do, Monster.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer.
There you go.
Will you tell a story? Can you tell just one, and then we'll get all your stories at a later date?
First ever heavyweight snow off the ship, not done by a test pilot.
Let's tell that story.
Let's do it right now.
Let's tell the story.
Up on in here. All right, we got Monster coming up. He's going to talk about a heavyweight stow.
That's a great story.
Don't tell it. Yeah. Come on over, Monster. Come have a seat. Well, we're waiting on Gallo to tell a story here in a bit, but brief him up, Fig.
No shit. Okay. So.
We'll be right with you. He's briefing him up.
picture of Shay at our apartment. We're on active duty. We just sold the house. We're in our apartment. Like I said, Marty, here's Gina and Shay and two other neighbors. And Gina says, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm sitting with space.
Yeah.
All right. We ready to record this
So what's
thing?
gonna happen is he's gonna play some music, and it's gonna be the last thing you're gonna hear is "So There I Was," and he's gonna turn the sound down, and then you say "So There I Was."
Right.
Perfect.
All
And
right.
call signs only. Call signs only. If you're gonna tell a story about somebody that's included in your story, call signs only. All right. So protect the innocent.
All right. So here we go.
And be about this far away from the mic when you're trying.
We're getting there.
Now we're talking.
Here's a true story about the crossing pond at night in the world's smallest cockpit.
Very tiny.
On the tanker.
Yeah. Were you an Eagle guy?
I retired. First rugged section to be, and I retired the last 3 or 8.
There you go.
We need to talk about that.
All right. Here we go. It's coming.
There's Gallo.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Hang on. Here we go. Now.
So there it was.
This is a no shit.
This is no shit. That's in 1984. I went to firefighter the greatest in the world, and the monitor says, guess what? You got everything we need to be our very first nugget selected for the AVAB program. I said, AVA what? Turned out to be the best decision I ever made. Met my wife for 38 years. She's sitting up here.
God bless her.
But anyway,
Right on.
I am the first one because the other 3 in my class were selected a week later. Come to the Cherry Point. We have lots of firsts. A lot of first time to do this, first time to go to camps, first time to land on this field, first time to do that. The first time the Harriers went Oconus was 1986. We took a debt to the Med, so Lieutenant General Al Gray could see us operate on the USS Guadalcanal. Awesome. I was a junior guy in the debt. Not even thinking about it until the moment. We had all done FCLPs. You're light loaded, you have max performance, and off you go. And then this morning it was like, well, we're going to launch the first ever heavyweight stow off of an LPH. Not done by a test pilot. Who's one in line? Well, my lead, DJ. DJ's a first lieutenant. I'm a first lieutenant. Of course, this is Marine Corps. This is kind of
Monster, I have a question.
Go ahead,
What could possibly go wrong?
So you get up there, and he was getting a bad accent because of some exhaustion. Actually, a monster, you're up. Get another upgrade. And by now, we knew what's going on. This is the first ever heavyweight stow of Harrier out on the Hampton. And we didn't have computers. So Rambo and D9 are up in Dry-Fly, and they were doing a short pencil study on these little charts. I'm not going to here it comes. Here's from Boston, Rambo. More stuff. Say your fuel. I named it. He goes, we're going to burn you down 200 pounds. Oh my God. So I sat there for a few minutes, burned down 200 pounds of gas, and then it was like, okay, Monster, you're up. And the B9 comes up, Monster, you're on the numbers. Well, thank you for that. So off we go. Now, normally when you're light loaded, you pop the end of an amphib and drop the nozzles. You got more performance, and God has, and the velocity goes right up the top of the hood. Sure. I launched up the end of the ship, I dropped the nozzles, I rotated, and I thought somebody broke the velocity. It's not moving.
Oh!
And about 3 times in the second, it hit about 1 RCH. I thought, shit, okay. Then it came back up again, off we went, and it was in a haze with no horizon. So the first heavyweight was a junior guy in the dead. First one ever. And off we go, and then the next time I remember hearing from Rambo was, hey, Monster, you okay? You couldn't see me. Because of the haze? Because of the haze.
Oh, dear God.
Only. Right.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Well, that was the same death where I actually I inspired an opera 3 navy blue, and then the troops painted a Russian trawler on the side of my aircraft, but that's another story.
Oh,
Okay,
we're going to have you back for that. Absolutely.
Okay, you said something to me
right place at the right time. And even though I was on probation for grading 3 times in flight school, things went better. I actually did really good. And it turns out I had everything they were looking for, and it was the right place. Nugget. New guys selected to fly the AVP. That's fantastic. All kinds of other people that flew before me.
You're number 65.
65.
By that.
I'm in the reserves on 84. Squadrons went down to 1. Jets went down to 2. I finally get to retire a jet. But that's the Easter egg airplane. You want to take it to Cherry Point down there for the Navy Museum or Visitor Center like it is today. Sure. And notice, retired to go to jets. Next morning I show up and make sure she goes up the paper. Well, here's a message. Neighbor, you're Singleton. You're going to Davis Mountain all by yourself. So I retired the last Marine Corps 84. But everything has to be qualified. The last flight was next week. When the skipper flew 16024 down to Cherry Point, and today it sits at the visitor center. That's fantastic. Yeah.
So you had the very first, well, you were the very first nugget to fly the 88B.
First one selected.
And you were the last.
I didn't fly it first.
You retired the last.
Another guy did.
The last 8.
Retired the last 8 to retire. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Qualified bookends. And if I did anything wrong, it was Gallo taught me everything I know.
All right. Well,
There you go.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, indeed.
Stories.
God bless you, Ross.
And you're going to come back and tell us more on a full-length podcast. Say yes. Just say yes. Full-length podcast. Absolutely. God bless you.
There you go.
Thanks, bro.
So, no, they are worse. I played with them earlier. They are much worse. Yeah, we're doing okay. I think now. I think I've got them bookended. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, I mean the live stream is just there's a dozen people there. Sorry for those of you listening. There's a dozen people there, and so. All right. Good, man. We got to get Lawman and or Gallo up here.
Okay, well, they're both sitting right there.
Lawman and Gallo, if you gentlemen would come up, I think you're going to be the last ones of the day. We'd love to have you. We'd be honored to join us.
Yes, sir.
Get them on in here, Fig. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a real special guest. Lawman has been on the show with us 6 times. Gallo's been on the show with us, I think, twice now. 2 distinguished Marine pilots, naval aviators. 3 episodes for Gallo. My apologies, General.
And only 5 for Lawman.
Well, only 5 for Lawman? You slacker. You're a slacker, Lawman. Your old man was a slacker, and you're a slacker.
He doesn't fly formation.
Someone will teach Lawman some formation here. Which one are you going to start with the So There I Was?
Who's going to open with us? So There I Was story. Which one of you gentlemen? Oh yeah, we got to get close to the mic. Come on in close.
That's you too, Fig.
Come on up. We're gonna wait. We haven't started recording.
Yeah, no, he knows. You're going to tell a story about it that involves Gallo. Okay. All right. We're about to get it started. Here we go.
It's awesome. Thanks, boys.
God bless you, gents. Nice and cool. Someone shut those. Hey, Sticks. Shut those kids up out there. There's kids right there screaming and yelling and wanting.
Go kick him. Go kick him. I haven't seen him yet. I saw him earlier today.
I lost him. You can't beat him. He's got big stories.
You're up, Lawman.
So there I was. So there I was.
All right, so he made 3 good women. General Anderson, Al was the commanding officer of the squadron in Yuma, Arizona. Arizona weapons training, whole squadron. And one of the stories I remember very well was the Al was leading the division. Was another guy named Mad Dog, Wheatman. Al was leading it. I'm Dash 3. I think it might have been Oscar or somewhere in Dash 4. Zuni Rockets. Out of Yuma, rocket pods, the Harrier Sundown Air Force ranges, pop up attack, the Zunis, it was a lot of fun. And he dresses back out at the 200 foot above the ground, 420 knots, standing with the battle box, he dressed, hugging the deck, and Mad Dog, the good guy, he screams in the radio like high shrill pitch scream. Knock it off, knock it off. Mad Dog's got an half daylight. And nobody else moved.
Half daylight.
Half daylight is like a little minor caution light, like really nothing.
It's like one of your panels is loose. Right?
Yeah.
One of your panels might be loose. Okay.
Knocks it off. I watched Gallo being well. Gallo doesn't move. I'm not knocking it off. He's a shipper. He's a and Gallo came to Mike. Every move was dead. Came to Mike and said, "Don't eject, man, dog." That was a great line.
Well played, General.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Well played.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
There's one occasion that I did say eject, and Oscar, I tried to get Oscar over here. We were Nellis flying red flag, and I was giving Oscar his section lead check, and Oscar was flying along and I was on his wing, and all of a sudden he had a number 3 bearing failure, which was a problem with the Harriers at that time. But at any rate, all I saw behind his head was flames.
Oh,
The
shit.
entire airplane was engulfed in flames. And I said, "Oscar, you're on fire. Get out, eject now." And so Oscar jumped out in the. Later on, he told me, Oscar's about a half mile over on the rooftop. Tried to get him over here. When I go back, I'll have him tell his side of the story.
All right. All
There
right.
you go.
But at any rate, Oscar did get out. I stayed there probably too long because I was flying high cap on watch his shoot, made sure the helicopters were coming in. And then what happened was I was short on gas. So there's a box at Nellis.
Yeah.
You can't fly through, or you doesn't matter who you are, you're asked to leave.
Right.
It's super secret stuff. And so at any rate, I was out of gas. So I turned, well, my generator failed, just left with heaven.
Of course. Of course.
And so
It's his story, and he stuck with it.
I was pretty sure that they couldn't track me. And my generator, after they circumvented that box, it came back on.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Miracle.
Miracle. Miracle.
Yeah, it was a miracle. And
Crazy.
so anyway, so later on there were some questions about that, but I successfully evaded the questions.
I was there. I was in the auditorium watching this.
All on telemetry? Yeah. Yeah.
We saw them attack the drone, we saw them come back down. Heard the radio calls, the ejection, Oscar's ejection occurred, he ejects. And Gallo, we're watching this. His attack pod, you see him track right through the corner of the box. Oh, pack your ship, we're going home. The skipper just flew through the box. We just lost the jet. And previous to that, the XO, 50 Joe White, had bombed North Las Vegas. Remember that?
Yeah, that was
He had a hung bomb.
that was bad form.
He came back in,
Bad form.
You're not supposed to do that?
They said, why do you hung more than force ships? He's out of one particular popular area.
I hate it when my XO does that.
So
when he got slowly configured the jet, BU-48, 10-pound bomb came out, landed in the street with kids playing in it.
Oh my
It
God.
was slow, discharge. The next day, the paper said, Marines bomb North Las Vegas. and then Oscar ejects, puts the jet in the dirt. The skipper flies through the box. We're all packing our shit. We're all going home.
Oh yeah. You're all going to jail.
General landed. We didn't tell you this part. Lieutenant Colonel landed. Said he had generals and colonels waiting for him. And they pushed him off into a room. They we're done. Pack your shit. We're going home. He came out of here with a pat on the back. He's a hero.
Beautiful.
He convinced him about the generator failure. Now they didn't know because they're Air Force. Nobody flew Harriers there. If you lose your generator, you can't get power to that station.
Right.
And he was good job at, did a good job with that. We stayed in the cat. And
Beautiful.
When he jumped out, you got to get him over there. They told us if you ejected those north ranges, it would take an hour and 20 minutes for the smaller helicopters to fly from Nellis to pick you up. Oscar's on the ground maybe 10 or 15 minutes. This local rancher, this BLM ran, and he pulled it up to a pickup truck and said, I seen the whole thing. I seen your afterburner to kill mom. He goes, hey, remember that. Harry doesn't have an afterburner. He had a ground witness. He was on fire. He said within minutes, the helicopter came out of nowhere, Black Hawk. These guys like a SWAT gear, with a hood over his head. Well, actually, when he first jumped out, there's a rancher in coveralls and a cowboy hat. And the Harrier pilot standing there flag there, and they go, which one of you is the pilot? Austin points to the rancher. What do you think?
Take him.
Well, they flew him somewhere, and probably, you think, the container, the Air Force called, they couldn't call it the box.
Right.
The box was the container.
Yeah.
Interviewed him, he had to sign a statement, he hadn't seen anything, going back in the day. Here's why I got jealous, because here's the cool story about the Marine Corps versus Air Force soldier. You lost all his flight gear because of the ejection, right?
Yeah.
You lost all his flight gear as part of the investigation. It was obviously an injury code. The commanding officer says you're on fire. Eject is the best call you can ever get as a pilot.
Right.
The commanding officer says you're on fire. Eject. That's the best call.
That's a done deal.
Yeah.
And so 2 days later, maybe 2 days, Oscar's back on the flight station. And the Air Force guys couldn't believe it. Did you miss that pilot? Well, the commanding officer says you couldn't fly. Believe me, what happened. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
He didn't go fly.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
Oscar, he's the first Marine pilot to get the brand new lightweight Air Force on.
Okay.
Really
Yeah. Those were great helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very comfortable, lightweight. And I said, I want to be the next guy to eject. I want one of those helmets. But that was Oscar and Gallo.
Great story.
Fantastic. All right.
Great story.
That was fantastic.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Can't tell
Thank
you how
you
much
so
we
much.
appreciate you. All right.
General.
I like
General.
what you guys are doing.
Thank you, sir. It's good to meet you in
I like
person.
what you guys
Thank you,
do.
sir. Good to see you.
You know, you're much taller on video.
Yeah. Yes, I am. I had
God bless you, long man.
picture
Thank
of the squad and I stood there and I said, they're all next to me. Hey, Skipper. I said, okay, fine. I said, nobody in this picture is taller than you.
Everybody's-
And one of the guys did, and I said, nobody in this picture is taller than me that wants to go on Liberty this weekend.
Oh, and that was that. Yeah.
So when
What's up?
my going away, I got a footstool.
I think it's that's
I wouldn't have to visit it.
Yeah, it's every time I touch it.
That's great. Thank you, sir.
probably
Thank
because
you.
I got a cheap
I like
ass
what you
cable
guys are
for
doing.
them.
I think we're pretty much done.
I think it's worth it.
Unless we get one more, I think we're done.
Unless we want to apply for just a full.
You could do that ever so briefly. And that was fantastic. No, that worked great.
It's easier feeding off Gallo stuff, So.
Right?
It's easy to incorporate him in that.
Nerd.
All right.
We can do that for a few minutes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, but why that shouldn't take too long. We can do that. Yeah. Yes, sir. We can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fig, I think we're going to wrap it up. To wrap up, we've been invited to the 331 for a beer and so tear it down, wrap it up. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. What now? Yeah, I'm going to. All right, everybody on the live stream. I hate to do this to you, but we're done for the evening. We are being kicked out. Want to say thank you for joining us. God bless you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your love and support. We will get some of these stories up soon. And until then, stay safe. Check 6.